Alright, welcome back. Today we are testing a different slider, not Slick this time. This one's called Flickity, and I'm pretty sure that this one runs without jQuery as its standalone, which is nice. Slick relies itself on jQuery and Flickity doesn't, as far as I'm aware. But if I try this and it doesn't work, then it's probably because it does need jQuery, so I may be wrong, but let's test. This one we just have gonna install, well, we're going to add Flickity and then have it autoplay with a loop. So it has a bunch of items and then it can go through. I like Flickity. It seems pretty simple to use. And yeah, let's start by renaming this to Flickity. Then we will add our Flickity Carousel HTML and see what it looks like by itself. So we just have a div class called Carousel with data Flickity. You can tell that it's slightly more, just not doing anything at the moment. That's because I don't know why actually. Why you're not working Flickity Carousel? Oh, it's because the divs don't actually have anything in them, so there's nothing to show. So then we have data Flickity, autoplay is true, and wrapAround is true. So you kind of pass all of your options into the div element, which is good as well. So you don't have to play too much around with JavaScript. It doesn't even need any initialization in JavaScript. You just include the libraries, which is nice. Whereas with Slick, you do have to wait for document ready and set it up that way. So, all right, we have the div. Now we have to add, we'll probably add the scripts. So you can get this Flickity packaged straight from CDN.js, and you just copy the package pretty much from there. And because we don't have the CSS yet, it doesn't know what to do with it. So we have the script loading, and then I guess we should add CSS up top, shouldn't we? You can just add it all down the bottom if you really wanted to, but it's just supposed to add CSS up the top. And so now we have our slider loaded, but it looks pretty kind of weird. So it is working, but we have to format our carousel cells. So we'll start off with carousel and we will give it a background. I'll just add this to my style tag. Maybe I'll just add another style tag so you can still see the carousel rather than all that rubbish up the top there. Style and carousel, we'll give it a background of EEE. That's a bit bright though, isn't it? And because carousel doesn't have any height, you still can't see it. And then our carousel cell is going to be width of 66, height of 200, margin right 10, which is nice. You can just add a margin. It's a bit green there. Background, that is not a nice background. Let's change that to, that's a bit nicer, I suppose. What did you just do then? How did I do that? That's skillful. Background, I think that, is that a bug in the code there? Or did I do something weird? There we go, blue's alright. Why do we want background white? Let's get rid of that. We don't want background white. Don't need background white. We don't need carousel actually unless we want to margin it. See, that looks nice already. Margin 10, I guess. Everything looks better with a margin, doesn't it? Alright, border radius 5 for the cells, and then counter increment gallery cell. I don't know if that works. Counter increment. Never heard of that before. Is counter increment an actual CSS? It is. What does it do? Counter increment. We've got none, calc. So, I mean, that's pretty easy. That's actually easier, a lot easier to set up than Slick.js. Than Slick Slider. It's really old. I'll just test the responsive on there as well. I'm sure that it's responsive straight away. Yeah, it is. That's pretty good. Flickity is quite nice, and it does the margining nice. You can slide across quite well. Pretty nice. And all you have to do is just chuck these two on there, and then style your cells, and then it's all good. It's a lot easier to use. Autoplay true, wrapAround true, done. Too easy. That's a really nice slider, actually. I should have used it first. What happens if we add stuff to the slider? Stuff. Oh, jeez. Can't spell stuff today. Reload that. Look how fast it is. So fast. Let's add some padding. Padding 30 pixels. And then we'll just, can you flex center everything? Flex. It just makes it a bit bigger. Display flex. And then flex align center. No, not MS flex align. What the heck is that? Is flex align not correct? Flex. Is it flex align items? I can never remember. Man, I've forgotten how to flex stuff. That's not very good. Yeah, that's why. Because it's actually not anything to do with align items. That's something else. It's justify content. Justify content center. And then what does that actually center it totally? And then there was another one that vertically aligns, I think, which is align items center. There we go. That's how you get stuff in the middle. Yeah, stuff. It's in the middle. There you go. Anyway, that is Flickity. Flickity slider. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.